Hey yo, the reason a lot of people tolerate disrespect in a relationship is because a lot of people look for someone to make them happy as opposed to being happy on their own, than looking for someone to add to that happiness. Whew, hear me out, fam, hear me out. See, that's why it's very important to be alone for a while. Love yourself. Love yourself so much that you set your standards high, and then you don't tolerate any disrespect. And love being alone. Don't only love yourself, but love the fact that you are by yourself. You understand what I'm saying? Because when people are that neediness, that whole, oh man, when am I gonna be happy? When am I gonna find somebody to be happy? You're telling yourself in your brain that you're not happy in your current state, and the only way you can be happy is if you find somebody. Now what happens with that is that when you do find somebody, this person can show you all the red flags in the world, but your biggest fear is being alone, so you're gonna hold on to that person and tolerate all sorts of disrespect. Hear me out, fam. Hear me out. And that's what happens with people. That's why a lot of times you see people getting played, or people getting done dirty, or people dealing with narcs, because we've all been there. We've all been there, let's be honest. But many times it happened because of our fear of being alone or not being with somebody. The minute you love being by yourself and you love yourself, I'm talking about, I love myself so much that I'm confident in myself, I'm sure of myself. I don't care if I'm alone. I know that I can do whatever I want on my own. Life is good. I'm so happy that now when I meet somebody, I want to bring somebody in that's going to add to this happiness, not somebody that's going to make me happy. And then when you meet somebody, you don't tolerate any disrespect. The minute they show you a red flag, you're like, I'm out of here. Nah, this ain't for me. Peace. You know what I'm saying? Like, the minute they show you red flag after red flag, you out of there. But when you're like, no, I want somebody so that I can be happy, they'll show you a red flag and you'll call them out on it, and then they'll tell you, no, you're being an overthinker, you're being insecure, you're being this. You know what I mean? They'll tell you all sorts of things, and you'll be like, okay. Because you don't want to lose that person, because if you go back to being alone, you're not happy. That's why it's very important. Many times, a lot of you guys are right now, I was going to say that's why it's very important to be by yourself for a while. But a lot of you guys right now, to be honest with you, are isolated, because the Most High made it so that you can be isolated, so that you can find yourself, learn how to be happy with yourself, and so that you can grow and become a better person. But instead, you're crying in isolation like, man, why am I alone? Why am I alone? Why am I alone? Why am I alone? And you know what the Most High is going to do to you? And I promise you, the Most High is going to do this to you. He's going to send you somebody so that you don't be alone that's going to hurt you worse. Until you learn that he put you alone. He's like, I put you alone so that you can find yourself. Learn how to be happy by yourself. That then, when you learn how to be happy by yourself, you can attract and manifest somebody that's going to add to that happiness. But you don't want to listen. Instead, you're looking at this isolation as a punishment. This is not a punishment. This is for your own good, so that you can grow. And you're going to use this situation right here where it's your responsibility to grow, to cry. All right, fam, I got you. You understand what I'm saying? So yeah, man, that's why a lot of people tolerate that. And I'm telling you right now, start with yourself, loving yourself, learn how to be alone, love being alone. And then when you meet somebody, allow the person in that's going to add to your happiness.